Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
In the lane, snow is glistening.
It's glistening.
A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Hello.
You're welcome.
Happy holidays. You gotta move over a little tiny bit.
Story of my life.
Come on.
I'm going.
Just a little bit. All right. Hi, everyone. We're here live, Facebook and YouTube, and please tell us where you are watching from, as in what city, what area. We would like to know, and I'm going to go to comments right now to see.
Yep.
Hopefully you can hear us.
We just got back from the Pima County Sheriff's Office, where we spent the night in jail, and this is what we went out with and last night, and this is what we woke up in this morning.
Oh man, I wish I could make this bigger, but okay, I can see that there are people on here, so there we go. I like it when there are comments. Kevin,
can I say that you look a little bit like the Spies Are Us, Chevy Chase from the movie Spies Are Us?
I've never seen that movie.
You gotta watch it. You look just like the guy from Spies Are Us.
I look like a guy?
Well, no. Sure.
Try again. Kevin, hey, we got peanuts.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin, thank you for the peanuts.
Thank you.
We went to the post office and got peanuts from Kevin. We got a whole new bundle now.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
And Paul, we just saw Paul and Yvette. Yeah. Thanks for being on.
But my peanut allergy is kicking in overtime right now.
Nathan, hi Nathan.
Hey Nathan. Nathan, I need help with our board. I say that every time.
How do you say that? Aguanga? Right there. Aguanga, California?
It's not a real place. It's not even close to a real place. Isn't that from the Narnia series, from the books? Oh. A-G-A-J-A-Z.
Arizona? I was thinking Ajo.
What was, is it Ajo?
Maybe. Is it Ajo? Nice to see you guys on here.
Boy, we both failed
Appreciate you.
What's it called?
There's Yvette.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Mapping.
Geography?
Geography. We both failed geography. I can't even come up with what it is. Holy, look at all these people.
Awesome.
Pee-wee's on.
Look. Northern Ontario, Canada. Look at this. Look at this. This is my onesie that I chose.
Turn around.
So.
Do a little spin around.
Oh, can you?
You gotta stand up.
Can you see it?
There you go. Yeah, I'll go over that way a little bit.
No, I can't.
And then come back down. And then come
Representing.
This way, and then up,
Representing.
And then over here.
So, yeah, we thought
Apache Junction.
Oops. We thought we'd come on today and kind of celebrate the holidays a little bit. We bought our onesies and they actually just came in today. So perfect timing. One of the biggest challenges when you are a full-time RVer and you're nomadic and you don't stay in one place is how the heck do you get packages? So how do we do that? Really?
I don't know. How do we wait for them to show up and then we go get them? Will, the Wendy's are on, Paul. Paul stopped over earlier. That's Paul. Paul stopped over earlier.
I just said that 5 minutes ago.
Look, you're firing questions at me.
You guys, I don't know what to do. This is going to be a really long session for me if he doesn't smarten up. Wow. Hello. Earth to Dave. Look, now that came off. Okay, you here? You here?
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. All right, good.
It's the hat. It's the hat.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Northfield.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Joel. Hi, Joel. It's been a long
Joel,
time.
We haven't seen Joel forever.
Yeah.
Joel came to all of our shows in Northfield when we play there.
Yes, yes. Oh, look at. Thanks, Kevin. Jacqueline's outfit is awesome. Dave's Is that or is that A?
Why do we? Why do we have to hate, Kevin? You know, you send a bottle of peanuts and you think you're out of the woods.
Thank you, Wendy's. Packages are a challenge. So today we got these, like I said, and then we got a bunch of Christmas gifts in that we had ordered because our daughter and her husband are coming to spend Christmas with us, and
we have their onesies waiting for them when they show up.
That's all they get.
That's all they get. That's one change of clothes the entire time. I asked Jacqueline today, I said, so we're in Sonoyta, and I said, how much would it cost for you to go over to the stakeout tonight wearing these outfits? She said $5. You got to deadpan it, though. You can't walk in without confidence.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. Why not? In fact, we'll go.
We probably will. We'll probably get arrested on the walk over.
Right. Teresa said that her husband wants to know, does your outfit have a back trap door? Mine or Dave's? Mine does not.
Mine does not.
No?
No.
So.
It'll be a long night.
Yeah.
So Pee-wee learned something new. Oh. I would like to know. You can't just throw that out there. You got to I learned something new, ... And this is what it was. Or did we just teach you something new?
I think so.
I think it's as we taught him. Yeah, let's not talk about this. Let's not bring this home to the family. Let's just leave it right here.
Oh, here you go. Oh, where'd it go? Don't use the trailer brake. Away.
Switch. To keep your trailer steady.
Breakaway switch. Okay.
On a grade, it kills the battery.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Is when we were down and we were in yeah, Nathan, by the way, I do need a trapdoor. We're going to let's get the scissors and the knitting needles out when we get the bash. I think when I was squeezing the brake on going down the grades in Craig, Colorado, when it was crazy muddy. Hold on.
Worked really nicely. Right. And I have to shout out to Winterpeg. Yes. Above 0, meaning Celsius, I'm assuming. I lived in Winterpeg for 10 years. Yeah, had a good time, but I'm glad I'm farther south now, so it's all good. You like my hat, don't you? It's so soft. It is so soft. Yeah. I love it.
100% squirrel. White squirrel.
So for Christmas, we are, like I said, going to be hanging out with our daughter and her husband, because they are in California now, so they're close by, and we're so excited to see them. We don't have a Christmas tree. You can see our little Christmas tree right in the back, right there. And that's all we have. And we don't really have any Christmas traditions that we've kept, do we? Maybe, probably the only one that we kept is Christmas Eve rum chata.
And Greco-Roman wrestling. We wrestle every Christmas. Get the whole family involved. But we should do Greco-Roman wrestling.
It got me to well, I did wrestle with you that one time, and I won. You cheat. Remember that?
We did leg wrestling, and Jacqueline was about to lose, and then I got a little thump in the area that I don't want to thump in, and I lost.
I was never about to lose. I had it all planned out.
But we had just started dating, so I had to give in. I had to be...
You had to? You had to, because I kicked you where it hurt.
It's cheating.
You know, it's a lot of fragile parts that men have, so... But it got me to thinking, what is your tradition? Like, what's a Christmas tradition you have? And especially if you are an RVer, what is something special that you do that you can still do for Christmas? Just curious.
Like wearing funny hats.
Yeah, this is a new one for
so
us.
While we're waiting for people to do this, let's cruise through. The Confers just said that does count as a Christmas tree.
Carmen,
Thank you.
You mean?
Gotta go down. Camping with the Confers said that does count as a Christmas tree. Yvette, yes, the wrestling is probably a little too much information, but just go with it.
That totally counts as a Christmas tree. Yep. Yeah. Nice. Oh, Minnesota Brian. Hi.
Hey.
I'll let you deal with that one.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever laughed so hard that you just do the...
I always silent laugh.
That's my favorite laugh. My brother Vinny used to get me to laugh like that.
I always do that. Yeah. Hey, Bruce. From Yuma. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, we got to keep this moving.
Yeah.
Instead of just...
And just real quick, shout out Will with the Wendy's. We're going to see them at Bash.
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
If you haven't signed up for Bash, I don't know if there's still tickets, but...
So for those of you that don't know, we're talking about the Escapers Bash, so you have to be an Escaper to go, and it's a 10-day event, and that is one thing that we've really found to be, I guess, I don't know, a blessing, like, is all of these RV events and an RV community on the road.
Absolutely.
So we enjoy that, and we're playing at the Bash one of the days as well. So,
are you listening?
I'll be waiting. Hi, Craig.
All right.
Good to see you. St. Louis. Yeah, haven't talked to you in a while. Great to see you on here. Craig's one of our members as well, so we appreciate you.
Carmen, Kevin
Yeah.
says Carmen has 10 boxes of Christmas decorations. We can
I
have.
know.
Can you mail those over
Oh, here's a Christmas
with more
tradition.
peanuts?
I was on the job making Christmas happen for many other people. Oh, UPS. Yes. You know, I
Love
went
it.
to Amazon because I bought a bunch of things for Christmas and I did the thank your driver. So you just look up thank your driver. And I was so excited that the driver would like get a little incentive. They get like $5 or
That's
something
awesome.
for every thank you. But then it said, "Oh, we've already reached our maximum of I think it was 2 million." There shouldn't be a
Should
maximum.
not be a maximum.
They should be able to just get the tip, you know?
Love the UPS drivers. We were out biking
Yeah.
with our friends Roy and Phyllis yesterday, and the UPS guy came trucking through the dirt road out in the middle of nowhere and gave us a big wave. It was awesome. Miss you too, Joel.
We do.
TH.
There he is.
TH.
The family
I'm
man.
going to say this right now. Tim Howe, look him up right now on Facebook. One of the best artists out of Minnesota.
We love
Hands
you guys.
Down. Hands down. Tim and Melissa. We
Yeah.
went to Okoboji with those guys, and Tim and I played on the stage, and Jacqueline and Melissa just sat out in the crowd and milked our free drinks for us. So it was great.
I actually think that you asked me to come up and sing a song because it's our anniversary, kind of. So I've now been singing with Dave for 5 years, just over 5 years. I started with one song, you know, at a show. But if you don't know the story, he asked me, he was a full-time musician. We were dating, we were together, and then I would go to all of his shows. And one day we were sitting at home, and apparently, because I wouldn't sing around him, I'm like, I'm not going to open my mouth and sing because he's a professional. No way. And I must have been singing in the other room, and he heard me, and he said, "You know, honey, you should come up and sing a couple of songs with me at my next show."
The word I can't repeat was bleep no. And then we were up at a resort, and 6 fireballs later, she was on stage knocking it out of the park.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, thanks, Craig.
And
So anyway,
appreciate
let me
you
double
so
back for a
much.
second. Tim Howe,
Thanks, Craig.
very good
Thank
friend
you.
of ours, musician up in Minnesota, fabulous singer, guitar player. So if you guys get a chance to check him out, Tim Howe, he's on the Tim is right there. Tim Howe. There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty
I never
easy.
know what they can see and what we can see. So
Oh, yeah. That's kind of how it went. So glad you enjoyed that. People ask us that all the time, and I'm like, I don't know. I never sang or anything, and I never wanted it. I said no way, but it turned out to be a fun thing, and now we get to do that together, and it's been hundreds of shows now.
I didn't mention the costumes when I said you should sing with us. Oh, can you hit this close?
Oh yeah, we got some weird thing popping up here. So, and you played full time in bands.
I came up with all those guys in Minnesota, like Tim Howe, Judd Haley, Adam Daniel. I mean, it's a tight knit crew up there, and once you're in that crew, it's off to the races, and it's so much fun.
So, what made you want me to be part of that?
You'd help me carry gear. I can't carry all that stuff by myself.
And wind the cords.
And so when we started, Jacqueline would get so mad at me because I'd say you need to back wind cords.
I didn't
Cords
know
aren't like
how.
wrapping a rope. There's a certain technique to wrapping cords. So now she's way better at it than I am. So she wraps them. She won't let me near a cord. She's like, "You're done."
Oh.
So she wraps all the cords, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
We make a good team.
we do.
Yeah. So if you're ever around, just look at our schedule. I'm going to pull it up here, but we have a website that has all of our shows. And we always say, you know, we'll see you out here. And we mean it because we play shows and you could just come out at any given show. I'm going to try to find it here. Oh, here we go. So if you do want to see where we're playing shows, just go to theborderhookups.com and come out and make sure you say hi.
Yeah, please do.
If you're there, you know, I just make sure that when we're on break or whatever, just come up and say hi, please.
It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah. And then we have some pop-up concerts coming up too.
Love pop-ups. So pop-up concerts, if you don't know what a pop-up concert is, you get all these stickers I have lined up now. So the next one is Quartzite. There you go. One of my favorites, I did gray and black, which is kind of a cool color. I don't know. I'm trying to get it steered in. There we go.
Look it kind of matches your outfit. You could put that there or there. What do you think? Yeah.
I'm feeling the love. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing it. And that one's January 6th, and then this one is in American Girl Mine in California, right over the border from Arizona, out of Yuma, and that's March 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one more that we haven't made the stickers for yet because it's pretty far out, and that is
The one in Colorado.
Montrose, Colorado is June 2nd, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm gonna check, and that one's gonna be a little bit different. What we truly love, because we're boondockers, is we love to kind of be out in the middle of nowhere and dry camp and have the concerts out there because you're so close to beautiful scenery, and it's our thing. It's our jam, if you will. But this one is actually going to be at an RV park, just because it's kind of a central area. And then we thought for those of you who maybe don't want to boondock, or you don't feel comfortable with that, being out there like that, maybe you'll want to come to the one in Colorado. So that would be a lot of fun if you'd join us there. So that's June. What day is it? June something. 2nd. June 2nd. So watch for that one coming. Hey, John and Joette, nice to see you. We'll be back in Minnesota this summer, so we'll be playing some shows there. Oh, what's this? Oh, you guys are awesome. You got Yvette. Awesome. Thank you. Bruce is calling you out for disappearing, hun. So, yeah, he does that. He just, he just does his thing. So I'm a very patient woman. I'm a patient woman.
I had to call my brothers. No, I found this though. This is kind of neat. This has the, we printed these, and it's the 25% off Trip Wizard. If you guys want to go in and put in Border Hookups. These are kind of neat though. One thing we love about RV life, I'll call Patrick, and I'll go, hey Patrick, what do you think about printing tickets that are like cool tickets, and then people use them as coupons? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, perfect. So when I get a wild hair, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna design. And he goes, yeah, go do it.
Yvette, I agree with you completely.
What did I do?
Dave looks like Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation. I love it. He does. So pop-up concerts. So we're talking about that. We'd love for you to join us. We really, like I said, that's our jam, and we're trying to kind of build community out here because it can be a lonely place if you aren't surrounded by people who have similar interests as you. So we would love it if you'd come out there. We were actually talking about, people have asked us to have t-shirts at the concerts, and we always say we can't because we live in a 30-foot RV and we have music gear, we have CDs, we have can koozies. Like, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Where am I going to put this?
The hockey pucks.
I just got this today. Where am I going to put this?
We'll just drag it behind the rig when we go down the road. Nobody will notice.
I
Pick it up when we get there.
We have zero room. So, but if you could, I think I'll put a poll in the community to ask, but is that something you'd be interested in if we had t-shirts at our pop-up concerts? Just a question.
Right.
Because we don't know.
We've had some people reach out, Ryan Phillips, that said they would help us transport and sell. So, yeah.
It's a thought. We
It's
don't
a
know.
thought.
We're just learning, you guys. Like, everything that we add in, we're learning. We never know what to do. Like, case in point, e-bikes, right?
Case in point, outfits.
We were thinking about e-bikes.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what to do. You know,
They look fun.
We didn't know if we should reach out, if we should do reviews or anything like that, but we ended up doing reviews. So
Will you be near me, Joel? Yes, Joel. Back in coming up in June, we'll be playing shows in Minnesota, and we have some big things happening in Northfield. We can't talk about yet due to contractual reasons, but there's some really cool stuff coming up. Oh,
thanks, Joanne.
thanks, Joanne.
Sometimes I wish that this was like a big Zoom with everybody and we could have asked everyone to come dressed Christmassy. So,
Love you, TH.
aw, very sweet. So we were talking about e-bikes. Do you want to
So
kind of go
do you
with
want to
that?
do a trivia question?
No. I want you to talk about the whole e-bike thing.
So we've always wanted e-bikes, and then what happens is channels get a little bit bigger.
This is why I sometimes drink. I'm just saying. Today I was like, I'm going to let loose a little bit. You know, I live a healthy life and I don't drink a lot. But sometimes for some reason, I need to drink.
Oh, me. Anyway, we wanted e-bikes, and we didn't want to become a channel that was that salesy channel, because that's one of the number one comments we get from people that watch YouTube channels is that they become salesy, and we didn't want to do that.
But
one thing we will promise you as viewers is we will never ever promote something that we don't 100% believe in, or we don't 100% use ourselves, because I don't want to become QVC. I don't want to become QVC. I don't have time for that stuff. Whatever. So then when they reached out to us, we said, you know what? I like what they're doing here. I had reached out to one of the companies before, and they just said, no way. And then they reached out to us 6 months later. So we're like, okay, we'll go back in. So
yeah. In fact, I was going to say, and we've said this before, and it's not, every channel gets this. It's not just us, obviously. And I'm sure, you know, some of the bigger channels are just overrun with it. But we open our email, and every day we probably have 4 different offers from people, and they want you to do a video or whatever.
Least.
And it's something that we just wouldn't use, or we already have. And, you know, so honestly, we don't really do a lot of that stuff. And I know we had one woman who's made a comment on our e-bike review, and she said, oh, I had to fast forward, and I'm so tired of this review, that review. And I'm like, this is the first review we've ever done.
Well, we reviewed onesies about 6 months ago.
Which we should.
You could see how it went.
Yeah. But I also made chapters in our last video. I'm so excited about that. So that if you didn't want to watch the e-bike review, you could actually just skip to the next chapter. So, you know, it is what it is. But we got e-bikes.
The other thing we always look for too is giveaways. So we're always like if somebody reaches out and we think it's a cool product, we're always trying to work giveaways. So like if it's a battery charger, a cool battery charger, they say, okay, we'll review it, but send us 6 or 7 of them and we'll use them as giveaways. And it's not always that simple. They're kind of some him and haw. And so we're working on it. Who wants a Cadillac? Anybody want a Cadillac? Because as soon as Cadillac reaches out, we'll get 6 Cadillacs.
How about a Mustang?
Ooh.
That might be better.
Yeah.
How about a Kick A semi?
Like our language a little bit?
The front part of the semi, you know? I mean, who
Just
has one of
the
those?
front part?
Well, yeah, because then you have your trailer behind. Who has one of those? Our friends, Matt and Kayla, have that. A few people
Oh, I
have
thought
that.
you meant just like the
so
front
cool.
part of the semi, like the grill.
No.
That we give away the grill. I'm like, who wants a grill? Who wants a Peterbilt grill?
No, I don't know what to call it. The truck,
It's
you
a
know?
Truck.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love when people are hauling that thing around. Then I would learn to drive it. Then I would be driving that thing. That would be fun. Craig, on the way to Colorado. Okay. We'll be getting an e-bike on the island. Awesome. Can you stop? I can't think.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. From now on, Dave leads the live.
Oh, dear God. Have you ever watched plane crash movies? This is happening right now. This is...
What's next, honey?
Come back up. Come back up. I need you back.
Yeah, right.
All right,
Now
I
you're
shall
gonna be nice.
remain quiet. Quiet.
No, don't be quiet.
All right. Oh, Tim's on. Tim AZ.
Yeah, he said that we need to get a 40-foot coach so that we could carry merch.
How about
So-
Tim gets a 40-foot coach so he can carry our merch?
Well, he has a coach.
He
right?
does. Plenty of room. Tim,
Hey, there you go.
you threw it out there. It's happening.
Yeah.
As you know, bedtime, the Wendy's are going night-night.
Oh, okay.
They
See you
work.
guys.
They work on East Coast time, so they have to be up at like 2 a.m.
Kevin, our Colorado meetup is in Montrose. What's that near? Do you know?
You're right.
Ah, yeah, which is amazing.
We're not going this year though. It's too expensive.
Ouray?
It's so expensive, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so much fun to stay there, but
It was
yeesh.
one of my favorite places for sure. So, and If you have noticed, and if you've listened to, I think it was the last live, we talked about it a little bit, how we've kind of found our place, and that would be in the Southwest. So we traveled out east, and if you saw one of our last videos, we talked about the differences, what we felt were pluses and minuses of both areas. And, you know, we had these conversations like, where do we want to travel? And where do we want the majority of our travel to be? And we just decided the southwestern United States. We just love it out here.
We do.
There's just,
Like wide open spaces.
yeah, there's so much land. There's free land, places to RV, so much to do and see. Good for our solar, good for our Starlink because we have to work. A lot of our friends are out here. A lot of these RV events are out here, which we were talking about we go to. Like coming up, we're playing, we talked about our pop-up on January 6th. Then we're playing the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. Have you guys heard of that? So that's is it Bob Wells?
Bob Wells, Rubber Tramp
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. We were asked to play that in Quartzsite.
January, I have it written
15th.
down. 15th.
So we'll be down there for 2 to 3 hours playing that, and we'll run back to Bash for the lot crawl.
And you said it was the 15th of January?
January.
And I don't think there's a fee for that. I don't know.
I don't think there is, but it's at the baseball fields in Quartzsite.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll be at Bash, and we'll run down, play that, and then run back to Bash for lot crawl, because lot crawl is a lot of fun. It's a lot of trouble, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I usually sit inside and make phone calls to my clients, and that helps keep me on track. And then I'm not doing lot crawl.
I'm going to jam signals this year. Dave H.
Oh,
We haven't heard
yes.
from Dave H in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Merry Christmas
to
from
see you.
Pennsylvania.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah.
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. I love that
Yes,
name.
I know. Isn't that great?
I love that name. Merry
That's
Christmas
great.
to you.
Yes. So, yeah, we're doing a few of those big shows there. And, you know, we have work, we have community, we have the views in the wide open spaces, and it's just kind of our thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going to see more of that, more boondocking content.
Mm-hmm.
And then with boondocking, we're going to kind of maybe melee into like a clinic.
We're working on putting together a course on boondocking, and then we'll have boondocking clinics where people actually come out to the desert and we go over boondocking. We'll have live music. We'll have a tech on site to help with RV fixes, and we'll teach people, 4 to 5 days. We're working out the wrinkles right now with Tony and Kristen, our good friends. And so it's kind of in the works right now. We're working really hard on it, putting together the whole curriculum, and so look out for that.
Tim is asking about our Grand Design concert. So we have 2 of the Grand Design rallies. One is in Quartzsite, one's in Tucson. And I don't remember what they said about that. Do you?
If you don't have a Grand Design, you're kind of out of luck. It's just the way they do it. I mean, it's the way it is. If it was Jayco, they would be the same way. If it was Airstreams, they're the same way. But
We have the pop-up.
the pop-up's going to be,
January
we're going to
6th.
work twice as hard for you, Tim,
Yes.
to be there.
Yes. Oh, Jarhead and Ginger's Journey, going to be in Q for the first time this year.
Ooh.
Yes, we'll see you there. It's a cool place.
It's a very interesting place.
In fact, so there's a girl that I went to middle school with, and we saw her when we went back home to the PA and played our last show, and she said that she's embarking on this lifestyle, not full-time, but she texted me and said she's leaving, I think, what day is Christmas? Monday? She's leaving Tuesday from British Columbia, and she's heading out to Quartzsite. And I said, we'll see you there. I'm so excited because she's a newbie. And you know what? If you're a newbie, you kind of need your group. Like, we didn't have anybody. We went full-time in April of 2020. So that was the time when nobody could see one another. And
we didn't know anybody.
No.
And that's when we kind of realized in Montrose 2 years ago that this whole life out here can be a drag if you don't know people and you can't connect with people. And we started connecting with people, and it is the biggest gift we ever got was that connection.
Yes.
And to be able to hang out with the countless people we've met on the road.
And in fact, so that happened. We went full time in April of 2020, and we were staying in some RV parks and things, and we would meet people, and they were just weekend warriors, and so they would leave, and we would meet them the last day when they were leaving, literally at the dump station.
Yeah.
And
Those people like,
yeah.
Are you guys leaving? Yeah, we're leaving. Oh, come on. How long have you been here? Last 6 days. Like,
yeah.
Really?
And so finally in December, we found a group of RVers, and they were the escapers, and we went and stayed with them, and that's when the light bulb went on, and we went, this is what we needed. And so, if you're a newbie, head out to one of our pop-up concerts, and you will meet lifelong friends.
Absolutely. And Tim just pointed out that
he said
January 6th is not on there. And this is something we run into every now and then, because there's so many pieces that you book the show, you throw out, this is what's going to happen, and then you might miss a step.
Thank you for telling us.
Thank you, Tim. And we'll throw it on the website. In fact, we'll go through our entire calendar now and make sure everything lines up.
Good. We'll
There's
get that on
a lot of moving pieces in this stuff, and this is before the outfit, so you can only imagine how crazy it's going to get from now on.
I don't know. I think you need one of these, or maybe I need a U.S. Canada one.
I'm thinking a bling dollar sign, like diamonds, kind of hanging down like this, but buffalo plaid bling. I'm thinking, no, too much. Probably
a little too much.
And so, we already showed the stickers.
We did, but we're gonna do some trivia. Tim, the January 6th is in Quartzsite. And I'm sure we'll post coordinates in our community group. And then the other thing is, we now have some suction cup thingies that we can put our Canada US flag on. So we'll have that up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because what happened was, we got the flag. It was so cool. We had the flagpole, we had it up, and then we got Starlink, and so we couldn't put our flag up. And that's kind of the way that people find us, is with that flag. And there'll be some Canadians there too, so look for some maple leafs, and
we'll be dressed in buffalo plaid and Spies Like Us outfits
all day, all night.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like a James Bond, like a ski bunny or something like that.
Well, that's the whole Spies Are Us.
It is? Well, I never
Spies
saw
like,
it.
Spies Like Us, Spies Like Us. It's a whole parody of...
Dave always brings out these random movies that I've never seen, and then he makes me watch them, and they're never as good as he says. Remember we watched Roadhouse?
We watched Roadhouse, which should be a comedy.
So bad.
It should not be a comedy. Oh, hey, Leslie.
Tony and Tina. Oh, yeah. Tony and Tina, and then cool. Leslie.
Hey, Leslie.
Yeah, we met these guys at the Hershey RV show. That was a lot of fun. We've met so many people out here. Like, we know more people now and have more friends than we did when we were in Northfield, when we were back in our sticks and bricks, basically. Why do you think that is?
Well, the restraining orders don't help. That's part of it.
But when you get a neighbor that's just like not your style, and you just kind of stay inside your house and close all the doors and windows because you don't want them to know you're home.
Right.
That's kind of
Nathan, I believe you. I 100% believe you. He meets all his girlfriends at the dump station. I believe you. Didn't we meet Nathan at the dump station?
No, at Bash.
Oh, at Bash.
Mm-hmm.
I met Nathan. I was out filming, and he was riding his e-bike around in circles, and I talked to him. I don't know, we were talking for like 15 minutes, and finally he's like, yeah, I watch you guys. Like, kind of tough, though, because we talked for 15 minutes. He knew everything about me. I knew nothing about him, and now he's one of our best friends.
He's amazing.
He is. Nathan's
guy.
Great.
Yeah, he really is. Craig says we look great.
Thank
Craig. You. We appreciate that.
Another Cousin Eddie
comment. So, where do you think you're going? Bruce. Bruce, he's doing it again. Well, what if I just leave?
Then they would have nobody to watch their show.
Oh, yeah. Tony and Tina, we had a great time at the Hershey show. It was a blast. And we'd like to do more of the big shows, actually. But like the Tampa show, I think, is going on now or very soon. And we just didn't want to drive all the way over there. As you know, fuel is really pricey.
Yep.
And because we like to be in this area and we had obligations, we kind of had to come over here. So,
But one cool thing is that we're looking at next spring already. Yes, we are or next fall. Looking at next fall already. And it was really cool because RV Miles just opened a studio in the Quad Cities down in Moline, like Iowa. And I want to hit the River Road and go down and go see their studio. How cool would that be? Because they're a channel that we watched
would be
or
cool.
listened to, rather, their podcast before we went on the
They're
road.
smart. They know a lot.
They know their stuff. So
They research a lot. We
They
just
put in
give
a-
you like the down and dirty about
Right.
what we do, and they just like research everything. So if
They
you want
do.
accurate information about stuff,
yeah.
RV Miles.
RV Miles,
Definitely.
Jason and Abby. We met those guys a couple times now, and I can't wait to go see their studio.
And then I like this. Now's your chance to give us the dirt on Dave. Oh yeah, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
You want me to
So-
leave? I can leave. I can get out of here again. Well, actually, it'd be this way.
I was
It's
just-
backwards there, that way.
I was just talking to him about that today because, like, I mean, I like his sense of humor. I like his sarcasm, and he can say something really sarcastic to me, and I think it's hilarious. But then if I say something to him that's sarcastic or, like, get on him about something in a humorous way, he's just like, what?
Highly offended.
You know, like,
Highly offended.
he doesn't get it. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, this can go both ways, dude. Like, I get to do this too sometimes.
I cry myself to sleep on a regular basis. And then don't even get me started on the night terrors after she talks me down.
So Yvette was asking about, she said, please share about the community and how to become a roadie. So we do have memberships. In fact, I was just doing a little video earlier about that because we update or do behind the scenes stuff for our members every week. And then depending on the level that you become a member, we do campfire concerts for our VIP members. We do some healthy recipes, and we do some like up-to-date stuff, you know, photos and little videos of what we're doing and that kind of thing. And then we have members only lives too. So just FYI, if that's something you want to do. Is it in our link tree? Okay.
I have no
think it
idea. I
is.
just started clicking.
So yeah, I think it's in our link tree. It is. Yes, you did awesome because it is. It's in there. Or if you're on your TV or your computer, your laptop, you can just hit the member thing and then it'll show you the levels. It doesn't mean that you signed up. So don't worry. You can click on it.
It says
see.
it's a weird thing because it says join.
And then it
And
freaks
if I
you
saw a
out.
join button, I'd be like, I'm not gonna push that because
Yeah.
sorry,
I don't
my
know what I'm
finger's out of
getting
the
yet.
screen. I don't know what I'm getting. So it should really be saying
Yeah.
membership information.
Yeah.
And so when you click join,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
And the thing about it is, you guys, we do appreciate it. You know, it just gives us a little bit. It also shows us that people care, and, you know, it helps support us a little bit. We were calculating last week. Luckily, YouTube is not our primary source of income. So Dave did a little calculation of how many videos we have, approximately how many hours that he works on videos.
Per
Just
video.
talking editing, thumbnails, stuff like that, you know, and then maybe some of the shooting that we do. And he calculated it per hour of what he makes per hour. What was it?
$3.48.
Mhm.
So I'm getting a paper route. I made some contacts from back when I was a paper route a delivery guy in junior high, and so I'm gonna get a paper route just to supplement.
But we really do enjoy it. We do. We like, especially the lives, honestly. Like, we did our members only live last week, I think it was, and we had such a good time. And then
It's a
we just
blast.
yeah, and we really enjoy this. We enjoy like seeing you guys on here and hearing what you have to say and all of that. That's really the best.
When
part.
we do
So,
the members only lives, and members will be able to attest to this. I wear a 3-piece suit. Jacqueline wears a cocktail dress, and we're full dressed up. It's none of this. This is full dress up, full head of hair right here.
oh,
I put my toupee on, my wig.
gray, but look at what Nathan said. Thank you. Nathan's one of our roadies, so we appreciate that.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Nathan.
thanks for being a member.
Yeah. Andy's on.
Andy.
Andy and Rudy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
I
you
do look
guys.
like. Where is it? I lost it now.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota deer hunter.
Sorry, I'm doing opposite of what you're doing, but Are you there yet? Love it. Looking forward to more courtside footage. Okay, yes, thank you. It's always good to hear what you want to see, and we'll definitely be
We're
putting more of
always
that.
looking for ideas, you guys. Seriously, we're looking because we'll sit here and go. We'll do our Monday meetings and go. What do we want to shoot next? What do we want to shoot next? And let's do trivia.
Okay, but wait. So Jose asked if escapees can come to escapers outings, and Bruce answered for him down here. The answer is yes. Yes, absolutely. If you're an escapee, you can also sign up for the escapers events. So either or. Just
And
like,
if anybody has any questions, just go to Bruce. Bruce knows all the answers.
oh, look at our members are awesome.
Aw,
Members only
thanks,
is very
Kevin.
special. Thank you.
Thank you for the peanuts.
You guys are fabulous. Thank you so much. You want to do trivia? Okay. So for trivia, we are going to give out 2 of our special coasters
And
as
here's a
along with our keychain.
Yep.
And a sticker?
A sticker. Not the whole pack.
No,
Just one sticker.
one sticker. Oh, right in front of my face. There you go.
It was funny because we play the ranch house in Sonoyta tomorrow. If anybody wants to come to the ranch house in Sonoyta tomorrow, it's where all the locals hang out.
Tiny little venue. It's
Yeah.
so fun.
So we got done grocery shopping today in Sierra Vista, and we ran back, and we're like, we got everything set up. Let's run over to the ranch house to see Pete because Pete's bartending, and we know Pete really well. And we got there, and we sit down for our low carb drinks,
We did.
and
Vodka, soda, and a little bit of lime.
and there were 2 of these sitting amongst the coasters. So we just grabbed our own coasters, and we got to use our own coasters. So we basically advertised to ourselves as we sat there.
That was fun, right?
It was fun.
Hey, and if you guys need tips on if you're trying to get healthy, you know that I always post my healthy living tips. And this isn't one of them.
She
But
only drinks out of green glasses.
but occasionally, okay. Oh, so we went shopping today, grocery shopping, because our daughter and her husband are going to be here. She's a vegetarian. No, she's a pescatarian. But I asked them for a list, and she's going to be watching this. I just realized that as I'm talking about her because she watches all of our videos and helps us out with some of the social media. But everything was carbs. It's like, can we have muffins, bagels, sourdough bread, the big one, dinner rolls, like what were the crackers. There were like 2 kinds of crackers and chips, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine the sugar rush that
Let's
we're
put
gonna
it this
have.
way. I went down aisles shopping today that I've never been down in the last 5 years.
Right.
I'm like, what is this aisle? I don't even know how how do you spell crackers? How do you spell cookies? I've never been down that aisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So, it's over. It's gonna be one day, so we're all good. But yeah, Dave and I are gonna be just like, and then we're gonna crash.
More than now.
So, but yes, if you're curious about how I can help you to get healthy and to lose weight, just send us an email, just theborderhookups@gmail.com, and I would be very happy to talk with you about it. It's not a pushy thing at all because I don't want you to be on my plan if you're not serious about it. So,
And I will guarantee you that Jacqueline will be wearing this exact outfit if you call. So you can rest assured this is what she's wearing.
yeah. So theborderhookups@gmail.com. And with that, we are
Trivia.
going to do trivia.
I love trivia.
Oh, thank you. Everybody likes our outfits. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Tommy T, thank you.
Tommy T, you're going to see you
He
at
likes your toque.
Bash.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. Here's your napkin.
Jacqueline wanted the flaps up.
Yeah, like mine.
I'm a flap down guy.
Yeah, I was okay with it.
Flat out.
Oh,
Flat down. Flap down.
yes, Craig. So Craig says program is great. Lost over 60 pounds, 2 years now. Yes. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, we worked together and you did a fantastic job. And I'm so happy to hear that you are maintaining
Yeah.
this and doing so great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved working with you. So thank you.
Very
That
cool.
was awesome. Okay. Trivia. Gee, look at all these wonderful people that are on here.
You know what?
No Sticks, No Bricks are here too.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm and we've talked about this before, but we're so incredibly proud of our viewers.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
we're very protective and proud.
And
I mean, truly are.
you guys are protective of
Yeah.
us too, and
Yeah.
we appreciate that
Yeah.
so
Absolutely,
so
it
much.
does this. It means seriously, from our hearts.
That's
it
why
means
we
a
want to
lot.
meet you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ginger. Okay, yes, Ginger. Now I know who you are. Yes, absolutely. This is Ginger. So she lost 97 pounds on the plan too. Yep. Fabulous job. Amazing, amazing.
That's awesome.
So yes. Okay.
Trivia.
What am I? Oh, I'm
Do
looking
we
for
need
trivia
music?
questions.
You want music for this?
No, we
That's all
don't.
we have.
Sleigh bells ring.
Sleigh bells ring.
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
We recorded that
Can
2
you
seconds
tell?
before we went live. Like, we're trying to play music. I'm like, let's play some background music. Yeah, but we're gonna hit with the copyright. I'm like, screw it. We're musicians. Let's just record it. Yeah, that's what we refer to in the industry as a train wreck. Right there.
I'll tell you. Dave says, "Hey, I think this is a good idea. Let's try this." And I'm like, "Okay."
Wah, wah, wah,
I just go
wah.
along with it. But I think that's the nice
did great.
thing. Because thank you. Because like I ask you to do things too, and you go along. I said the onesie thing. I'm like, "Hey, we should get onesies." This guy, he's like, "I'm in." I love
Yeah, but the
that.
whole cliff jumping and stock car racing kind of I didn't really agree with, but we moved on past that and we got e-bikes.
No comment. Okay. Here is our first question. Oh, by the way, so because Facebook and YouTube one of them seems to lag. So what we do is we'll give a prize to one person, the first person who answers from Facebook and the first person who answers from YouTube, because we want to make sure that it's fair. So I'm going to ask a question. I'll put it up on the screen and then just type your answer in, and whoever the first Facebook and YouTube comments are, and those are the ones. It's this one right down there. Okay, so
Which one? This one?
Yep. Who said that they would never get an e-bike? Dave or Jacqueline? Who said they would never get an e-bike?
And this is my favorite part of this. I'm proofreading the question as it goes live to you guys because I sure didn't proofread it when I typed it. We're good? We're good? We're good?
Hang on.
Ooh.
Oh, Teresa.
There we go.
Teresa. She said Jacqueline. So Teresa was Facebook. So now you guys know the answer. Yeah, Yvette said Jacqueline. Awesome.
You
So
wanna write that
Yvette and Teresa.
Mhm.
And did you see? Look at this. What a fantastic. Where'd it go? From one of our members, Minnesota Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you so much.
We get to eat for one more day.
We appreciate,
We appreciate
that so
that.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah.
Happy
Let's
holidays.
just let this sit for a while and see whatever everybody else thinks about this. Tim, how?
Thank you.
What are you willing to do? Wait, he's
He's
a
got-
musician.
And he's got 2 kids.
Right, he has 2
Two
kids
little-
and he's a musician.
No,
Yeah.
no. That is fabulous. So yes, I said I would never get an e-bike because I thought it was not going to be any exercise and it was just the lazy man's way. And in fact, Nathan, who's on here, one day said to me, and this is what first got me thinking, and he said, you know, it helps people to be able to get out on their bike that maybe don't have a lot of athletic ability, or maybe they're older, or maybe they have like a bad knee, or they, you know, whatever they're, I mean, he didn't say all that, but he said it helps people to be able to get out, people who maybe normally wouldn't be able to go for a bike ride. And so now, being on that e-bike, you can turn the assist way down. Like yesterday, and we got home from our ride, it was like 28 or maybe 30 miles. My legs
We
were
clawed our way into the camper. We're just like,
so sore. Yeah.
oh, it was horrible. It was great.
It was
fun.
great.
Hey,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Michelle. And Kevin, peanuts are priceless.
Yes.
You can't put a price on peanuts. You just cannot put a price on peanuts.
Right. Yes.
So, Merry Christmas,
Merry
Jim.
Christmas. Oh,
Jim
and
and
Michelle.
Lori.
Okay, I'll get there. Michelle and Dave, though they're members. So,
Yeah.
and I'm just highlighting
Thanks,
their
you
comment
guys.
here. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then where's Jim and Lori?
Right there. Oh, Jim.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Awesome.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we miss you.
Miss you.
Okay, let's do the second. I got to get Teresa's last name here, right here. Yes, he's swag.
It totally reminds me, Jacqueline writing these names down. I just had a flashback because my mom was a fifth grade, sixth grade English or a school teacher, elementary school teacher. And when we would be at Christmas, we'd be opening all the gifts. Of course, the kids would fly through their gifts and just be all done, and we'd be sitting there. And then my mom would go through all the gifts from the kids. This is before, I don't know if they still do it anymore, where they accept gifts from kids because it makes some kids like they can't afford it. Then it kind of throws a little bit of a. But at the time, my mom would go through. We'd be sitting there till midnight. She'd be opening gifts, writing down who it was from, and we'd just be like, you gotta be kidding me. This is a good thing, though. It's a good memory.
Do you remember when we cleaned out all of her stuff from the house? She kept a lot of those gifts, remember? And she had it, what you're talking about?
Yeah, she would write it on the top of like a shoebox cover.
Yep.
And that's where she wrote everything down and what she got each year from each kid.
We found those, and she had everybody's name.
Meticulous.
It said like Santa ornament, and then it had, Susie Jones.
And it was weird because I didn't even know some of those kids were in her class. And all of a sudden I'm like, Jeff Tibbetts or whatever. And he'd be like, wow, I never knew because we were little kids when she would get those gifts.
Touch, right?
Yeah, the personal touch. She'd write thank you notes to everyone.
Amazing
Teachers
people.
work really hard and they don't get paid nearly enough.
They're amazing people.
Amazing
My niece
people.
is a teacher, Dawn. Our niece, actually.
She makes like $250,000 a year though.
So we're going to do another trivia question. We're doing 2. But if you won, so Teresa and Yvette, please contact us at the Border Hookups at gmail.com to give us your address. Where can we send this for you?
Paper towels. I love it.
Where can we send this? Okay, so we are going to do the next trivia. Okay, ready? Gotta find it.
Fingers are getting tired.
Okay, here we go. Ready? So the question is, name one channel, so YouTube channel, just one of them, who hiked with us in our last video. And those 2 channels, if you're on here, you can't answer.
Yeah.
So
I'm proofreading.
Name one channel who we hiked with in last week's video who were with us on that hike. Oh, yeah. Camping with the Confers.
And the answer is not keep your daydream.
Camping with the Confers for YouTube. And Paul. Good guess, Joel.
Good guess. That's a great guess.
Yeah. All right. So, Paul and Camping with the Confers, please send us an email at, let me find it here, right here. So I'm just going to write these down. And Dave has disappeared yet again. Do you guys see what I'm saying when I say that I'm a very, very patient person? Do you see what I have to go through with this guy? I mean, we are on live and he just takes off. Oh, well, I have to remember I can talk dirt about him now. So, what can I tell about Dave? So, when Dave and I were first dating, I'm trying to see how fast he's going to show up. Oh, that didn't work, though. Oh, Paul said give to next. So, we need another we need another Facebook answer, please. Of one of the channels who was with us. So I'm just going to wait for one more. So there were 2 channels who hiked with us, and we have a YouTube winner, and then Paul wants to give his because I think Yvette won one of the prizes just before. So
I'm back.
Good. I don't need you anymore. So if somebody from Facebook wants to throw on here a channel that we were hiking with last week. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, you get a prize, honey. We saw Roy and Phyllis. Yeah. Oh, see? They said that you killed them on the bike ride. Yeah, well, we were tired too. And like I said, an e-bike, I never thought that. But the thing is, you just don't use the assist the whole way. Like, you have to use some, but you don't use the whole thing. My bike is 96 pounds. I need to use a little bit. But I'll tell you, I was bragging so much. Joel!
Yay!
Yay! Awesome. Yes, Joel, can you email us and we'll get your information? So it would be, here's our email. Joel, if you want to email us with just your address so that we can send you your prize.
Joel
Okay?
would come to so many of our shows when we play in Minnesota. Great guy.
We love Joel.
Yeah, we love Joel Yoder. He's awesome.
Awesome. So yeah, I was bragging so much because my e-bike has 2 batteries. And so these guys were getting low, although Phyllis's wasn't charged, to be fair. Wasn't charged all the way. It was only at, I think, 65% when we left. But yours was charged.
It's charged.
And he was getting pretty low on his battery by the time, we were out for a long time and we were going up hills. And
Wind and
it was
sand.
so
and...
windy. Yeah, we weren't just on a flat, like, cement
And
road.
I realized, we just rode them again, and I realized my tires are really low on air, so I was probably pushing through the splashy tires.
With that being said, while everybody else was worried about how much battery life they had left, I'm like, oh, geez, I have 94%.
She's like the professor riding the coconut bike in Gilligan's Island. She could just keep going and going and going.
And by the end, I had 80% of my battery still left. So I did have to brag a little bit about that. I had to. It was pretty amazing. Okay, Joel, you'll Facebook message us. That'll work.
Perfect.
That's fine. All right. So I see a few people who've dropped off. Somebody was driving and traveling, and she said she was glad she got on alive. And we are glad that you have been here, and we really hope that you have happy holidays. And the fact that you took some time to come on here with us, we're excited about. What?
I gotta know what Whiskey's Family Adventures.
We'll have to check them out.
What is that? I love it.
Oh, and it says they watch us all the time.
I
Like,
love
okay,
that.
we'll go check that channel out.
Whiskey's Family Adventures. I'm looking it up right when we get off this live. I love that name.
From Tahoe. Oh, I was there once. And I didn't even ski.
I love skiing. Tahoe was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just make sure and see what else is on here. Oh, Mike and Brenda.
Hey,
Nice to see you
sitting in the
guys.
snow.
Okay. All right. Happy holidays, you guys. Have a safe and wonderful holiday, and then we will see you again. So we won't have a video on Sunday, but we will have one the following Sunday. Is that my birthday, the following Sunday?
It is. Yeah, we're playing a private event in Phoenix before we head to Quartzsite area.
My birthday's on New Year's Eve, and I told Dave that I never wanted to have to work on my birthday again, and then somebody offered us a really good,
amazing.
they're like, if you play New Year's Eve at my place and do this private, and I'm like, okay. So anyway, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. It truly means a lot to us that you tune in and follow us and all that stuff. So, yeah.
We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Hope to see you out here.